Prevailing out of a thrilling encounter in the Czech capital, FC Barcelona beat Slavia Prague by 2-1 and headed to the top of Group F on Tuesday afternoon. Here's what we learned from the tie. Barcelona made their brightest start to a game all season. Away from home at least, that is. They began this one sharp, first to the ball and quick to close down. Even after the early goal, they chased the second with fitness and stamina levels across the team impressive. Their intensity seldom dropped, even though Slavia Prague also upped the tempo and defended better after falling behind. Yet these relentless pushes forward made them ripe for exposure. Better opposition might have punished them, and there were two chances when the hosts could have come back into it on the counter. Yet again, the heroics of Ter Stegen and his sensational blocking of short-distance on-target shots saved their blushes. Slavia Prague weren't here to make the numbers up. Messi is off the mark in the Champions League. The third-minute opener was his first for 2019-2020 in the tournament he is so desperate to win again, as well as his first on the road since November last year. Playing a 1-2 with Arthur, he stormed into the box to get the ball back and converted coolly from close range. According to Mr. Chip, he leveled with Cristiano Ronaldo and Raul for having scored against 33 different opponents on the continent. According to FC Barcelona's official social media accounts, he is the first individual to score in 15 consecutive seasons. Griezmann unleashed his inner Colismo. Tracking back while attempting to pressure and muscle players off ball in his own box, Antoine Griezmann unleashed the inner Colismo installed in him by Diego El Cholo Simeone at Atletico Madrid. A quality Ousmane Dembele doesn't possess. The $134 million summer purchase offers not just attacking prowess but also tireless defensive work rate. Yet again however, his younger compatriot replaced him in the 69th minute. Racism continues to be a problem in Eastern European soccer. A week after England's black players were mocked and subjected to Nazi salutes in Bulgaria, Nelson Semedo, as reported by Ben Hayward and Marcelo Beckler, was the recipient of monkey chants from supposed fans behind one of the goals. Disgusting behavior. Arthur carries on racking up the assists. Notching two in the space of a few minutes against Sevilla before the international break, Arthur didn't stand out on his return from it at Eibar on Saturday. Here, he instantly provided for Messi to complete his fourth of the season in all competitions. But the less said about his start to the second half the better, which is when Arthur twice gave the ball away dangerously near the 18-yarder. The same logic applied to the whole team in the second half. 4 minutes after the break, the visitors had scuppered their lead when a long ball caught out the backline and Lucas Masopust still managed to find Jan Boerl despite being surrounded by Blaugrana men. In the moments following the equalizer, Stanciu came close and Slavia had smelled blood. Just like Barcelona had been in the first 45, the Czechs were first to everything and pressed the Spanish champions in their own half to disrupt their passing game. This was by no means an easy win, with scares as late as the 94th minute. The Suarez away hex continues. Sky a good chance when latching onto a cute through ball from Semedo around the half-hour mark. Suarez thought he had broken his away hex in Europe when playing a heavy part in Barca sneaking 2-1 ahead. Just like at Old Trafford last season however, the strike was credited as an own goal scored by an opposition defender. With around a quarter of an hour to spare, he also hit wide on a clean break towards goal. Barcelona are top of the group. Inter beating Dortmund 2-0 at the San Siro. Ernesto Valverde's men are now top of Group F and can maintain their cushion of at least 3 points by beating today's opposition again at the Camp next month.